Welcome back to your local hobby shop. Back at it again with another action figure review. And today we continue our review of Mattel Elite Series 124 with CM Punk and Lyra Valkyria. Very excited to have Lyra Valkyria, first time in the line. One of these figures I was looking forward to when ordering this set to review. But anyways, without further ado, let's just get into the packaging for both CM Punk and Lyra Valkyria. Let's get into CM Punk's packaging first. There you see, looking very cool in the packaging. Nice shot of him here. Nice shot on the side, live action, telling someone they're about to go to sleep. And then another nice shot of him on the side here. And what does it say on the back here? From Chicago, Illinois. Height 6 feet 2 inches, weighing at 218 pounds. Career highlights: WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, Intercontinental Champion. In his first televised WWE singles match in 11 years, the voice of the voiceless defeated Seth Rollins in the main event of the premiere of Raw on Netflix. So that's what this attire is from. And here you can see on the bottom some cross promotion. We already reviewed Jey Uso and Rey Mysterio, so be sure to go and check out that video on my channel. But stay tuned as we will be giving our rankings for the set near this week. So stay tuned to the channel throughout the week. And now let's see what Lyra Valkyria has, what her packaging looks like. Nice shot of her on the side here. Nice live action shot of her doing her pose. And another nice shot of her right there. And what does it say on the back here? Let's see, from Dublin, Ireland. Height 5 feet 3 inches. Finisher is the Nightwing. No, not the superhero. Career highlights: Women's Intercontinental Champion, Women's Tag Team Champion, and the NXT Women's Champion. Lyra Valkyria soared to the top of the main roster, becoming the first ever Women's Intercontinental Champion after being drafted to Raw. And again, cross promotion on the bottom. And of course, one of my favorites to watch when she was in NXT. And I have just started watching Raw again recently. I took a break from her for a while, but yeah, definitely looking forward to following her career on Raw and see how she does. But anyways, let's break the voice of the voiceless and Lyra Valkyria both out of their packaging in 3, 2, 1. And here we see the voice of the voiceless, the best in the world, out of his packaging, looking pretty dapper in his entrance gear here, his entrance hoodie here, jacket. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into him and see what accessories CM Punk comes with. And of course, he comes with another fist and a sea grip hand, and he comes with this nice cloth good jacket. Very cool looking jacket. Oh, it's got the straight edge, the 3 X's on the back there. And let's see what he looks like without the jacket. And we'll get into his head sculpt first. And it's a very nice head sculpt. Pictures an old man Punk very perfectly here. Very nice detail as usual by Mattel. They seem to keep getting these old man Punk sculpts very on the nose here. And let's see, let's get into his attire a little bit more. Oh, of course, let's look at his tattoos. Of course, one of the great things about a CM Punk figure that always makes it toyetic is the tattoos and the attention to detail here. Of course, there's some things on here they can't put on here due to copyright, like his Pepsi logo and the G.I. Joe Cobra logo. Let's see what the attire looks like, though. You know, white elbow pad, white wrist tape. He's got the straight edge X's on the wrist tape, straight edge tattoo right here, very nice. He's got the silver and black attack going here, silver, white, and black attack, I guess. Very nice. He's looking like he's a fan of the Vegas Raiders here. Ooh, very clean attire, very nice attire. Not my favorite attire, his, but still, Mattel did a good job on doing this, as you can see. Now let's see the articulation and see what he's about. He can move left to right. He can move up and down somewhat. Not a lot of up and down movement right there. Let's check out the arms. Yep, smooth like butter on these. Smooth like butter on the shoulders. Double jointed. Yep, he can punch himself in the face like he just did right there. Oh, this one. Okay, so the elbow pad does hinder movement on this arm, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. Let's see. Rib crunch is there. Actually, it's a very nice rib crunch. Waist. Oh, waist is very tight. Ugh, kind of afraid to move it. Anyways, let's get down to the knees here. Yep. Decent movement on the knees with the double joint knees. Knee pads don't really hinder the movement at all. Yep, he's got boot articulation here. He's got boot rotation right here, or calf cut, I guess you could say. Yep. And how about the legs? That's the big issue. The last CM Punk, I think he had leg issues. Yep. Nope. As you can see, kickback issues persist here. What about this? Oh, this one too. Both legs having that factory issue. Goodness gracious. So, oof, that's minus points for that. I don't think he can do the split C's. No, he cannot. Okay, so, everything was good until the legs. But still a very solid figure from CM Punk. And that's him in a nutshell. And here you see Lyra Valkyria out of her packaging with the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Looking very cool. But anyways, let's get into her and what she's all about. Her accessories first. The only other thing she comes with is, of course, her pose hands. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, something happened to my hand here in the packaging. I can notice it in the window, too, as soon as I saw it. Ooh, I don't know what happened to her fingers here. I don't think it's supposed to be like that either. Yep. Oh, got a broken finger here. Not broken, but looks like it would be in real life. And the other thing she comes with is the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Now, of course, the only thing about this is that there's no blue in this, which, yeah, kind of throws it off. Kind of wish they had the blue in here. That's the only thing they messed up on this title. It's a great looking title. Just not very accurate as there is no blue coloring here, but still pretty good looking. And now into the figure herself. Let's see, a very decent head sculpt. They could have done a little bit better, but you can tell it's Lyra Valkyria. You know, it's not the worst head sculpt I've seen, though. They could have done a little bit better on this head sculpt, though. Not terrible. Let's see. Let's get into the attire. There you can see very toyetic attire. You got the metallic blue here. The polka dot, the studded tights here, studded on the back, very nice. I do like the attire, very toyetic. Mattel did a good job on that, and just plain black boots. Now let's see the articulation. She can move somewhat up and down. Oh, a full left to right. That's nice. Now I'm moving on the up and down. How are the arms? They're smooth like butter. Oh, can they do how the shoulders? They're smooth like butter. That's good. There you go. Double jointed arm. Yep. She can punch herself in the face. There we go. And I have to just look over at this tire again. What a great attire. This may put her up in the rankings just because of the attire alone, and the head sculpt actually is not that. Anyways, moving on to the articulation. Decent rib crunch here. Or I guess she has more of a swivel. Waist is up. Waist is good too. Double jointed knees. I thought she wore knee pads. Oh boy. She does a lot of high flying stuff too. I hope she doesn't ruin her knees. There you go. Articulation on the foot here. Oh, this one's not so articulated. Oh. There you go. Not sure if you heard that. And calf rotation. Yep, we did the double jointed knees, and let's see how the legs are. I don't know. Okay, well, the legs on this Lyra Valkyria are fine. No factory issue here. Splitsies, of course. And there you go. That is the former Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria. Oh, if she can stand up. Oh, let's see. There we go. That is the former Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria, in a nutshell. And there you have it, another wrestling action figure review in the books. Can't speak tonight, I guess. Oh boy. Let me get my final thoughts on these before we put this one in the books here. CM Punk, a great figure until you get to the legs. I'm going to give him a 8 out of 10. Yeah, he loses a lot of points just for the articulation alone, but great cloth accessory with the jacket, a great head sculpt, great job on the tattoos, great attire. And as far as Lyra Valkyria, another great figure. Actually, one of my favorite female figures I've reviewed so far on this channel. The head sculpt is decent. It could be a little bit better, but it's not bad. Comes with a cool accessory, though I wish she would have came with like her entrance gear. That would have been cool too, but maybe we'll get that further down the line. And of course, just a great toyetic attire with the metallic blue and the black and everything. And yeah, she's very posable as well, which is great. Articulation's there. I would give her a 8.5 out of 10. And again, just because the face sculpt isn't the best, but it's good. It's good. But anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think of these figures? And if you made it this far in the video and like what you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me more than you know. And I want to thank everyone for the support. Recently, we're up to 51 subscribers. We're on the road to 100. I know that's not a big milestone for some, but for me, it's huge as a YouTuber who is just starting out. But again, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks to those who watch. Until next time, peace.